ముందుగా ప్రియమైన విద్యార్థులకు మరియు వారి తల్లిదండ్రులకు నమస్కారం. నా పేరు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజీలో చైర్మన్. నేను ఈ రోజు 10th క్లాస్ విద్యార్థులను దృష్టిలో పెట్టుకొని మాట్లాడడం జరుగుతుంది. అది ఏమిటనగా, మనందరికీ తెలుసు, గత 2 సంవత్సరాలుగా కరోనా కారణంగా విద్యార్థులు ఎటువంటి పరీక్షలు రాయకుండానే పై తరగతులు పంపడం జరుగుతుంది. ఫలితంగా ఐఐటి జేఈ మరియు నీట్ లాంటి జాతీయ స్థాయి పరీక్షలను సాధించడం కష్టతరం అవుతుంది. దీనిని అధిగమించడానికి మరియు 10వ తరగతి పరీక్షలో అత్యధిక మార్కులు సాధించడానికి నేను మీ ముందుకు కె వెంకన్న జూనియర్ కాలేజ్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్ ద్వారా అనుభవజ్ఞులైన అధ్యాపకులచే ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులు, హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్ మరియు గత ప్రశ్నపత్రాల సమాధానాల విశ్లేషణ ఇవ్వబడును. కాబట్టి నేను విద్యార్థులకు చెప్పదలుచుకున్నది ఏంటంటే, ఈ ఉచిత వీడియో క్లాసులను మరియు హ్యాండ్ రిటన్ నోట్స్లను క్లాస్ రూమ్లో కూర్చొని చదువుకున్నంత సీరియస్గా చదువుకోవాలను. ఇంకొకటి ఏమిటనగా, ఈ యొక్క క్లాసులు విన్న వెంటనే అర్థం చేసుకొని ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయవలను. ప్రాక్టీస్ చేయడం అంటే కేవలం చదవడం కాదు, పేపర్ మీద రాయవలను. అలాగైతే గుర్తుండిపోతుంది. దీంతో పాటు మీ యొక్క నాలెడ్జ్ని పరీక్షించుకున్న కొరకు త్వరలో ప్రీ ఫైనల్ పరీక్షలు కూడా నిర్వహించబడు. ఈ యొక్క అవకాశాన్ని సద్వినియోగం చేసుకోవాలని 10th చదివే విద్యార్థులకు విజ్ఞప్తి చేస్తున్నాను.
Welcome to KVC classes, ma. Okay, so in this class we are going to discuss the chloroplast structure. Okay, in the last classes we have seen the tiers of the leaf, right? So in this class we are going to discuss about the chloroplast structure. సో ఓకేనా, ముందు క్లాసెస్లో మనం ఏం తెలుసుకున్నామంటే టియర్స్ ఆఫ్ లీఫ్ అనేది ఎలా ఉందో మనం చూసాము. వీ హ్యావ్ సీన్ ద డైకాట్, ఓకే, లీఫ్. వీ డిడ్ంట్ సీ ద మోనోకాట్ లీఫ్. మీ బుక్స్లో డైకాట్ లీఫ్ అనేది ఉంది. ఓకేనా, నౌ ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు డ్రా ది chloroplast structure. You also draw along with me. I think you all know the chloroplast structure, right? Yes? Yes, you are all the good student and the bright students, okay? You know better than me, okay? So let's draw the structure of the chloroplast. So can you guess the shape of the chloroplast? So in maximum in plants it will be something like oval shape. Yeah, it's like an egg. No, it's like oval. Okay, next, so we have to draw the 2 layers. Okay, so these are the 2 layers of the chloroplast. So outer one is our outer layer. This is the outer layer. So inner one, it will be inner layer. Okay, these are the 2, or we can just simply write membrane also, outer membrane and inner membrane. So we can also write layer has membrane here. Isn't it okay, ma? ఓకేనా, మనం ఏమనొచ్చు, లేయర్ అని కూడా అనొచ్చు, మెంబ్రెయిన్ అని కూడా ఉండొచ్చు. డెఫినెట్గా ఇట్ ఈస్ అవుట్ సైడ్, రైట్? అవుట్. సో outer membrane. It is inside, right? Inner membrane. So this is over. This is the covering of the chloroplast. Now inside what will be there? Okay, the inside matrix, whatever it is called, fluid or anything, it's called the what is it called, ma? It's called the stroma here. So now we are going to write the stroma. So this is the innermost one. Okay, then what will be there in the stroma? Yeah, what will be there? Can you guess this? Okay, in stroma we will see something like a coin like structure. Manandariki tells kada, like 1 rupee coin, 2 rupees. Nowadays we are not much using it. Okay, we always go for the notes, 10 rupees, 20, like that, right? Okay na, asalu mummy daddy ichina gani 1 rupee we never take it, isn't it? Yes, you want thousands like that. So in stroma we will find some coin-like structure like this. Some coin. Okay, like this we find some coin structures in the stroma. Like this, coin. Okay, so each coin, so each one is called the thylakoid. So what is it called? Each coin is called the thylakoid. Okay, so the group of coins here, the group of coins or something, okay, like it's called the grana. So this group, whatever it is called, one is thylakoid. One coin, it's okay, it is thylakoid. Then when we pile up, when we group the coins like that, one by one, if we keep it in an order, okay, like a group, so that group is called the grana here. What we call it? Grana. Just like manamu sticks tells kada. Okay, how we make it a bundle of sticks, a pile of stick will say, a pile of sticks. Manaki just sticks ni pile chestam kada. Like advariki రోజుల్లో అన్నమాట మనకి ఎలా ఉండేది కట్టెలు పోయి ఉండేది. ఏం చేసేవాళ్ళం మనము ఆ కట్టెలను తీసుకొచ్చి మోపు పెట్టుకునేవాళ్ళు తల మీద, తెలుసు కదా, చూసారు ఎప్పుడైనా? సో వాళ్ళు ఏం చేసేవాళ్ళు, కట్టెలు మోపు పెట్టుకున్నప్పుడు దాన్ని కట్టేవాళ్ళు. ఓకేనా, ఎక్కడో ప్లేస్ నుంచి పాపం ఆ స్టిక్స్ని తెచ్చుకునేవాళ్ళు. ఓకే, ఇట్లా పెట్టుకుంటే ఉంటాయా? ఉండవు. డెఫినెట్లీ దే యూస్ టు ట్రై విత్ ది థ్రెడ్. Okay, now some thread. So same like that. So here also these are like one pile of sticks. Yeah, pile of sticks, or you can say stack. So these are the stack. Okay, so just we can say with the help of coin also. We can just simply do with the sticks as the example. So this pile, whatever it is there, okay na, it's called the grana. So in that one stick is called the thylakoid. I hope you got this. Yeah, single one thylakoid. If all okay, let's take some example. This is one chalk. Okay, if we, okay, single one thylakoid. So if there are many, okay, it's called the grana here. Okay, then what these, see, this is the grana, this is the single one. So as there will be many grana here, like that, 1 2 3 4, there are some certain group of grana like that. Then each grana is also interlinked to each other. So these are again interlinked. So what we call it that name as, so you can also take another grana over here also. Okay, it's your wish. Okay, so one grana to, and this is also grana, single one is a thylakoid here. So this grana to this grana are connected by the thylakoid. This is also, we call it as thylakoid. This is also some stick like that, like coin like that structure. We call it as the thylakoid. Okay, what we call it, as it in a stroma, right? So stroma thylakoid. What's the name of the connection between the two grana here? As it is in the stroma. ఎక్కడ ఉంది నాన్న? స్ట్రోమాలో గ్రానా ఉంది. సో కాబట్టి ఇంటర్లింక్డ్ వన్ ఏంటి? స్ట్రోమా అండ్ ది థైలాకాయిడ్ నౌ. ఓకేనా? అండర్స్టూడ్, రైట్? ఓకే, ఎస్. ఇస్ ఇట్ ఫైన్, రైట్? యా. As it is in the stroma, so stroma thylakoid, so connection is called the stroma thylakoid. So then what else will be there in the stroma? And we also see some lipid droplets like that. Okay na? Find something like fat droplets or lipid droplets, you can find it. Lipid droplets. And you can see the DNA also here. In chloroplast, that's a speciality. This you can also find the DNA means own genetic material. The chloroplast and the mitochondria are the two organelles have their own DNA. So that's why we call it as the autonomous organelles. Autonomous means self, because it had the self DNA. In a cell, in a nucleus we find the DNA. The same as it is in mitochondria and the chloroplast also we find the DNA here. Okay, the genetic material. So this genetic material, it is 70S. Okay, it's a 70S DNA we find. Okay, next one we also see the RNA also, ribosomes also. So you also find the ribosomes.
Hello students, myself Sunil Kumar Badal. I have done my BTech from IIT Kanpur. Here at K Venkanna classes, I teach chemistry. So right now I know you all are busy with your board exam preparation. But let me ask you a question. Suppose you want to be a cricketer. Who would you choose your coach? A cricketer or a wrestler? Answer is definitely cricketer. So in the same way here, we are the group of IITians, NITN and doctor. So if you really want to crack or get a seat into IIT, NIT or any top medical colleges, come here and join us. What are you waiting for? Thank you.
We also find the ribosomes over here. Ribosomes are the factories of the protein. They prepare the proteins. So these are the some certain structures we find in the chloroplast. So what's this? Chloroplast. Okay. So what are the parts? What will be there outside? So what you need to write here? Outer membrane, about outer membrane and inner membrane. Okay, these are for the protection. Okay, outer membrane, inner membrane, protection, or you can say just size, shape. Next one we find as stroma. Stroma is the fluid space, okay, matrix. Okay, na? And what we find inside, okay, some thylakoid structures, coin-like structures, coin-like structures called thylakoid. Okay, then we need to mention even about the grana also. So the stack of thylakoid, okay, stack of thylakoid called grana. So here we have even the two marks important question here. So what is the 2-mark question is, in stroma which reaction will take place? In stroma, dark reaction will take place. Within a while I will explain what is the dark reaction. Okay, then in the grana or the thylakoid, okay, light reaction will take place. Isn't it clear, ma? This is an important 1 mark or the 2 mark question over here. And this structure of the chloroplast is there, right? This whole structure can be given for the 4 mark or the 2 mark. Okay? So if it is there in the paper, we can simply gain 4 mark or the 2 mark. Okay? It's a simple structure. With free hands we can draw the diagram. Okay, now and the chloroplast structure, it is there, right? It's not definite shape. It varies with the species also. Like it's not compulsory to be in the oval shape like that. It differs in like algae, like cup shape, reticulate, like so it differs. Generally it's oval or something it's like that. Now, so the shape is not constant here. It varies. So this is the structure of the chloroplast. Now we are going to discuss about the photosynthesis process. In that, what are the steps will take place. So do you have any doubts, ma? If you have any doubts, you can just ask, okay? So let's discuss the photosynthesis process. Can you tell what is photosynthesis? In the last class I told. So can you tell? Yes, it's nothing but a process of making the own food material. It is done by the plants. Okay, na? Process of preparing own food. Okay, by the plants. And if you just go even the higher classes also, not only plants, there are also some bacteria, algal members can also perform the photosynthesis. Here, so in photosynthesis, what are the major steps in that? Okay, there are two major steps. One is the light reaction, another one is the dark reaction. Light reaction, dark reaction. So in photosynthesis, these are the two steps, okay, two steps going to happen. So light, what is the place of the light reaction? What is the place I told? Thylakoid or grana. Okay, next dark reaction will take place in the stroma. Okay, so in thylakoid, so this is thylakoid, right? So in thylakoid there will be also another layer. Okay, this is the thylakoid. Okay, it is also surrounded by the membrane. So this membrane, okay, so this membrane is called the thylakoid membrane. Okay, the inside space is called the lumen. So in chloroplast, we also find the chlorophyll pigments. So we can also find the chlorophyll pigments here. Chlorophyll pigments. Majorly, there are two types like chlorophyll A and chlorophyll B. Okay, chlorophyll A is bluish green and B is yellowish green. A bluish green. Do you know the bluish green? Blue ga green ga untundi. Okay na? Green but we have the variation in this. And something like a pale like yellow green ga untundi kada. So ala anamata. So these are the two chlorophyll pigments, and this structure is there, right? It will be similar to your like hemoglobin structure only, heme containing one. Okay na, iron manaki hemoglobin structure untundi kada, same chlorophyll ki kuda hemoglobin ki kuda same structure untundi, except here in chlorophyll pigments Mg+2 untundi, hemoglobin ki vachesariki iron untundi, Fe+2. That's only difference, but everything same. Okay, మనకి hemoglobin ఉంటుంది కదా, మనకి లేదులే. ఓకేనా, అది తినాం కదా మనం సరిగ్గా. సో అందుకు, so in a hemoglobin the central ion, okay, central ion iron metal, we can simply say it's the iron here, and in chlorophyll pigments we find it as magnesium. So I said, right, pigments, so where it will be? Okay, so come here. So in the thylakoid membrane, so here in thylakoid membrane we find some reaction centers here like PS1, PS2, reaction centers like PS1, PS2. In this we find the chlorophyll pigments. Okay. So my question here. So how many membranes will be there in the chloroplast? 2 or 3? Can you tell? Yes. Some might think, some people they think that it is a 2, but the answer is the 3 membranes. What is the 3 membranes? Guess. Outer membrane, inner membrane. 2 finished. Now come here. This is the thylakoid membrane here. So it is the third membrane. So in a chloroplast, there are 3 membranes. It is surrounded by the 3 membrane. Okay.